Don't be a shill. Let's talk about that. Let's get cracking. Good moto morning, beautiful people. Welcome to Kraken's Garage. I'm your host, Eric, and on today's episode, we're going to accomplish several different things. We're going to pick the winner of the Viking Sissy Bar Backpack and get that squared away. We're going to shoot that live with a secondary camera, and we'll do that at the end of the video. I'll have place markers down below if you just want to skip to the end to see if you won. And we are also going to talk about don't be a shill. And what resonates with me is in recent times, like this Viking bag giveaway, I'll talk about my thoughts as a content creator. This topic won't really apply to John Q. Public. You need to understand how it's viewed in the perception of the public, and we'll talk around the ethics and kind of talk about that. We're also going to do a shout out at the very end as we try to build the motovlog community one shout out at a time. I hope you stick around to the end to find out who it is this week. Let's get to the video. I started to film this video from my Bronco, riding over to Stonewall Harley-Davidson in Orange, Virginia to pick up some parts for the Roadster, the final pieces of the puzzle to finish that build. I have a derby cover, some new gaskets. The derby cover is blacked out, which will match the black casings down below much better. And also a new speedometer, which will allow, because I installed a fuel sending unit, that will measure the fuel, so you'll have an actual functional gas gauge showing up on a bar graph on your new speedometer. So that should be some very cool tech items there. Don't know whether I'll shoot a video on that or not. As I was driving, filming this episode in the Bronco, of course, I was the first to arrive at a scene of an accident where a guy spun off the road, smashed his truck into trees, and airbags going off in the whole enchilada. So here's some quick footage of fishing this man out of the trees. I feel bad for him. He was up and walking around, seemed fine. So the airbags did their job. So I'm very happy to see that at the very least. So what is a shill? Why am I using that verbiage? A shill is an accomplice of a hawker, gambler, or swindler who acts as an enthusiastic customer to entice or encourage others. I see this over and over. I can probably name 50 YouTube channels where people are... I almost get the feeling they set up their channel just to get free stuff on YouTube, become an infomercial for all these items. Meanwhile, they pocket all the free swag that they get in the mail. It's concerning to me because they're bruising their integrity in doing so, and people aren't dumb. I've had many people comment down below, thank you for being honest in your reviews. There are so many people that are fake on YouTube. I don't give them any notice or watch their content because it's disingenuous, and you feel like you're just being sold a bill of goods to further their hidden agenda, thus the shill term of getting free stuff because they're advertising it on YouTube. When your channel starts out, whether you have 200 subs, 2,000 subs, or 20,000 subs, the higher you go up in subs, the more offers you will get. You will start out with $5 phone mounts from Amazon, made in China. And when you arrive and you get up to substantial numbers on your subs, then you'll start getting offered mufflers, top cases, etc. I'm not going to call out any companies. That's not the point of this video. You need to understand that you're bruising your integrity. Now, I've had this argument with a couple of YouTubers. It's like, it's all good, no money exchanged hands. Yes, indeed it did. I humbly disagree with you on that. Can you take this item that sells for, say, $300 that they mailed you to do a review on and sell it on eBay and make $250? You bet your buns you can. So that's a load of fertilizer. And when you get into accepting gifts of a higher nature, let's say a new motor for your Harley-Davidson, you actually have to claim that on your taxes. And I guarantee you none of them are doing that receive these huge items. It's taxable income when your gifts in kind become of such a larger amount. Now, if the government says they're going to tax you on it, there goes your argument that it is not no money exchanged hands if the government wants a pound of flesh out of it. That's a fact. So my advice to everybody that has a YouTube channel, it doesn't have to be moto oriented. It can be about gardening or cooking or whatever you're into. Pick and choose wisely. Now, my personal experience on this, and I'm going to call out 2 companies, and one is Viking that I just recently did one. They'll send you an email and say, hey, how about doing a review of one of our products? Here's a product I'd like you to do a review on. Great, sure, love to do it. And then the other shoe drops. They send a second email saying, you must do this, you must follow this agenda, you must film it within this amount of time. Be sure to use these buzzwords in your review of this item, and you have to post it on social media and this site, and this site. Heck to the no. Nobody's going to tell me what to put on my channel, how I'm going to do it, or how I'm going to present it to the public. I will review it, I will give it a fair shake, just like I did the Viking bag. I'm not a fan of that bag, but I pointed out all its good spots. If you haven't seen that video, I'll post it right up here. At the end of the day, the deal maker or breaker for me on that was it waterproof without having to go with the hefty bag cinch sack over top of it that never works out very well? In my opinion, no. Everybody has a different opinion. That's fine, nothing wrong with that. I'm happy to pass this bag along to one of my viewers. So I reached back to Viking Bags and said, hey, I don't have a sissy bar. This is going to be tough for me to do a review on. And they said, all right, well, here's 2 other products that you can do. And neither one of them were worth the powder to blow your nose. So I wasn't willing to do a review on it. And that's when she told me I had to post all the links on Linktree and open up an account there and blah, blah, blah. At this point, I'm super annoyed. I'm like, all right, I'll do your review. And I did, and I kicked them square in the rear end for way they're pushing around a content creator. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand, this channel is your channel. Don't ever, ever let anybody tell you how you're gonna do your content, when you're gonna do it, and where you're gonna post it on social media. It is dirty pool for these companies to reach out to you, get you to bite on the hook, and then drop a contractual agreement or guidelines that funnel you towards a rave review of being a shill. That is unacceptable. Second one, 𝕤𝕤𝕒𝕜. I did a cover for them, motorcycle cover. It was a mediocre cover, it wasn't bad, it was priced right for what it was. 𝕤𝕤𝕒𝕜 was just starting out at that time, and I agreed to do a motorcycle cover review. Here comes, straight from China, an actual contract I had to sign and send back to them. And I said, no, I'm not gonna do it. They were like, all right, I understand. And I said, I'm gonna do an honest review on your product. Whether I like it or not is up to me at that time. If you're still willing to march in that band, then mail the package of the cover, which they did. So I get the cover in the mail. They get back to me and start to lay down some more heavy guidelines. And I said, that's not going to happen. If I hear any more on this topic, I will throw the thing in the trash. No, I'm not mailing it back to you and spending my postage money, or I'll leave it on the curb. You're welcome to come pick it up from China. Your choice. So they cooled off right away, and I actually did the review. I gave them a mediocre review, and I gave it away on my channel. Guy up in Saskatchewan, Canada won it, and it's hopefully it's working out well for him and his Indian Springfield. Will it do in a pinch? Yes, for parking outside your house or something like that. 𝕤𝕤𝕒𝕜 has since changed it up their game. They have reached out to 602 North, riding Humboldt County, et cetera, and all of these people, and they have softened up how they're approaching content creators. I would like to think I had a role in that, seal clubbing them over the issue and their ethics of how they're doing business. And oh, by the way, I told them I don't ever want to review your products again, based on the conduct of how you handled this one. But ladies and gentlemen, you need to understand, these people will write you an email saying, I love your channel, and that's why we want you to review our product. You puff your chest up and say, yeah, I'm doing pretty good, aren't I? Yeah, that's pretty cool. They don't care about you. They want you to sell their products. Normally, it's distressed merchandise that they can't give away, so they wind up giving it away to content creators to help push their agenda of getting free advertising. Your time is worth time and money to me, and it should be to you, so you should handle it appropriately. Now, when these companies start that monkey business of contractual agreements and guidelines, tell them to go stuff it. Don't do the product. That's all you need to know of the company. I'm ranting a bit, so I'm going to get off that agenda here, and I think you get the gist of what I'm saying. There's too many channels out there that are shills and are doing nothing but infomercials on merchandise, especially for motorcycles, and they need to stop. They're bruising their integrity, and people don't want to see that. I hope this resonates with a few of you. If I mashed on a few toes, that's okay. It needs to be said. People need to stop doing this on YouTube. If you're gonna do reviews, make it a solid review. If the baby's ugly, say the baby's ugly. If it's a beautiful baby, then say it's a beautiful baby. It is what it is, based on your experience, and validate it with your experience. Otherwise, you're just a commercial. I hope you all understand where I'm coming from on this. In other news, I'm sporting my 𝕒𝕑𝕉𝕉 shirt right here, and Mr. and Mrs. 𝕒𝕑𝕉 hail from New Mexico, and it is their anniversary this week, so if you would congratulate them on their anniversary, I want to say 27 years. They're wonderful people, and I'll have them linked down below. Okay, let's get to why you're all here and pick out the winner for the Sissy Bar backpack from Viking. We have one winner picked out of 22 contestants. 22 of you replied, I'm in. If you notice, I only waited 24 hours, so my feelings are, if you watch my channel and you stay on top of it, you get paid. Here's the list of all the contestants. I will crop this and have it posted on my screen as well. People always get confused. The dark area is number one, and they usually miss their name. In this case, it's Nick Contrast. So there you go on that. So let's pick the winner out of 22. Somebody's gonna win a new luggage bag. Good luck, everybody. And the winner is number 6, High-Tech Redneck. Congratulations. You, sir, just won yourself a brand new piece of luggage from Viking Saddlebags. So please send me your address via email to krakensgarage@gmail.com, and I will get this in the mail to you, and I'll send you tracking information. You can also reach out to me on Instagram Messenger if you prefer to use that as well. I respond very quickly to those as well, and I will get you the information you need. Congratulations. If everybody could thank High-Tech Redneck down below for entering in this contest and walking away with some free swag, that's what my channel's all about. And you know what time it is. This week's shout out goes to Mr. GS48. Bobby has 182 subs. He has 88 videos out. He's rocking a 2020 Harley-Davidson Road King Special. And just 2 months ago, he purchased a 2023 BMW 1250 GSA Trophy that is drop dead gorgeous. He lives out in Arizona, and he's just starting out his YouTube channel. He is a veteran. I tip my lid to any veteran. As luck would have it, Bobby won the last giveaway of the Kraken starter package, which was kind of funny because I had a scooter version of the package and then I had a Harley version of the package. And I know he has a Harley and he wants nothing to do with scooters. So I sent him a private message on IG and said, yeah, your scooter package will be in the mail today. He's like, whoa, time out. I don't want the scooter package. I want the Harley package. And I'm like, I know, Bobby, I'm just pulling your leg, man. He hails from Greece. He's one hell of a good man. I'll have his links listed down below. I hope you go check out his content and help this man get off the ground on starting his YouTube channel. He also recently sent me a gift that I'd like to share with you. He sent me a bottle opener from Mount Lemmon, Arizona, and a lovely letter I'd like to share with you. Dear Eric, there's a lot of people around the world, but never found one like yourself. You're authentic, true, and a better man than most of them out there. Your friendship is to be valued at the highest level. Thank you for being my friend. Love from Arizona, Bobby. You're the man, Bobby. You made my day. Put a huge smile on my face, a handwritten note from the heart. Life doesn't get any better. So go check him out. If you just subscribe to him, please let him know that Kraken sent you. And there's my Ghost Dog Bullet. He's up here to remind me to wrap up this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you want to see more in the future, hit that subscribe button right down there in the corner. And remember, folks, go ride because it's good for you. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.